But did the ocean breeze pacify you? Did the palm trees sanctify you?
Good day, good people. Were you going to say something? Welcome back to another episode of Jojo and
D. Hi.
For those of you who have been with us since day one, things look a little bit different today.
Slightly.
Just a little bit. Cause are you really there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh.
It's me. We're in the same place. Oh my God.
At the same time. We'd like to welcome y'all to a new episode. We back, right? I want to say it.
Yes.
In that way, in that iteration, we back. Take out the R. We are back. No, we back.
Mm-hmm.
And so, for us coming back in our return from our small hiatus, we wanted to give you the episode in person. Hopefully, of more to come as our schedules allow. And I know we talked about it before. But if you're new to the Jojo and D fam, welcome. All of our returning members, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yes, you can find a visual of this on the Just Jovette YouTube page. You can also follow us on Instagram. You can follow me at Just Jovette. And D, tell people where they can follow you and find you.
You can follow me on Instagram. Find me on Instagram at the letter J, the number 2, Riley.
So, yeah. I'm going to take this fan off. D was so nice to allow me to use her headphone fan. Because I was hot.
Sorry, I got the heater on in my house.
And they're like, well, why don't you just take off your jacket? Well, my shirt is not as cute as this one. So,
Wow.
it's the jacket. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. What's up? How's life?
Life is going great, and it's just so weird right now, y'all, because I keep looking forward when she's right here, and I kind of just want to just tilt my head this way, because guess what? The show is basically about having casual conversation, right? Taking life step by step through casual conversations, encouragement, empowerment, all that good stuff, inspiration. So, sorry, just had to do the sidebar. So, yeah, I'm actually excited that I get to be recording with Jojo, like, right next to me. Y'all, this is not like an invisible wall, like, for real. This is just, I'm really touching her right now. Not touching you. Okay, sorry. But anyway, life has been lifing, okay? Life has been lifing, and it's just crazy. Like, this is the last day of the year. I know we're like looking forward to setting new goals, setting new boundaries. Woohoo! Just different, we have our whole laundry list of items we need to check off. We want to check off things we want to continue, because a lot of times we forget to think about the things that we actually need to continue doing so we can get better at them, not just making a new list of new things to accomplish. But there are some things, like, be proud of what you've done for this year, y'all. Like, be proud of even the baby steps that you've taken this year. Just wanted to put that in your spirit. Just be mindful of that as you think about doing resolutions and things of that sort. But back to me. Life has been lifing. And I'm still here. That's the main thing. This year has taught me a lot of patience, endurance, one thing that I guess I'm like really proud of this year is just being able to kind of reconnect with some of my family members. It's just been so awesome. I've gotten a chance actually to see my little baby grow up right before my eyes. My niece, she's 13, I want to say. Please don't shoot Amy if that's wrong. But yeah, I believe she's 13. So I got a chance to see her get inducted into Top Teens of America, the Houston chapter. So I am super, super proud of her. She's also the captain of her cheerleading squad at Gregory Lincoln. I'll just put that out there. But I'm just so happy for my niece. And not only just her sister is also dancing, doing things that she loves. She's a great dancer, y'all. So I just can't wait to see what this new year has for both of them, right? She does that, praise dance, all that good stuff. So I'm super excited. But I do not expect anything less from these two ladies. We all are full of talent in our family. So yeah, I'm just thankful that they're doing great. Husband and I are doing well. We have some big things coming in this new year, so I'm very excited about that. There's going to be some things that we're going to be continuing on with, the one thing being Jojo and D. We're going to continue to bring new episodes to you guys. We're also going to be going back in time just so we don't want you to forget about some of the things that we've issued, some of the things that you've heard for this year, because I know a lot of people have commented and have said that it had helped them, in one way or the other. And it's going to be a continuation. So I'm just glad really for us to be back. Sorry about the break, you guys, but I thank you all for hanging in there with us and just being concerned about, hey, I haven't seen anything for a while. What's going on? So I know that those things have been rolling in as well. So I'm just excited about the new year. And I'm going to keep going through life, even though it's going to be lifing, and that's perfectly fine. But I know that I have the strength to continue and do what I need to do. So, Jojo, how about you? How has it been for you?
It's been so good. I always think about this. Let me tell you. There's two things about life, right? First thing is it can always be better. The second thing is it can always be worse.
True.
So that's why I thank God for my current situation. Because, yeah, it could be better. Sure. But then there's that other caveat where it could be worse. So, I'm really excited about the continuation of the journey, and that's really where I am right now. I'm just glad to be here. So glad to be here. Glad to be in the service one more time.
One more time.
Glad to be in the service. Glad to be in the service.
My God.
Glad to be in the service one more time.
Amen to that. He didn't have to let me live. No, he didn't have to let me live. Oh, I'm glad to be in the service one more time. We always got a song for y'all.
That thigh set, that thigh drum set, boom. Got the bongos. Call them the bongos.
Can I get to the yams?
Sweet yam. Ooh. Show me the way.
Show me the way to the yams.
To your heart. Boom, boom, boom. I'm only praising. FYI, that is a Dorinda Clark Cole song that I just went into. Help me lift him. It's only befitting. It was 20 years ago in which she recorded her first album. Had a whole concert just a little while ago. Wasn't it here in Houston?
I'm trying to think. That's sad. I think so, but sidebar to that one. Well, segue into this. She's gonna be here in Texas January 8th. So I'll get a chance to, guess what? Be a part of a choir that's gonna open up for her. Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank
Wonderful. Make sure you are on your
This is
I's and T's. Y'all hear Reed in the background? Dude is on roofing. Making his regular episodal appearance.
Yeah, as usual. Per usual. I'm sorry, y'all. My husband was practicing that song yesterday, and I was like, oh, okay, I like it.
If y'all don't know the true history of that song, it comes from Martin. It was inspired by the episode of Martin with Varnell Hill from the Varnell Hill Show.
I love me some Martin. So
We know
awesome.
you do. We know you do. What would you like to put in stone? Or let me not say stone, but what would you like to set forth for next year, or for when everybody sees that this year in 2023 when this comes out? Did you think about what you want to accomplish? Let me put it that way. What you want to accomplish.
I do. So, I've been saying this for a while, and I've been working towards it. Sort of kind of got off track a little bit, but not so much. Home ownership is like still on my radar, y'all. Like I said, life has been lifing, but I definitely want that home ownership thing to be, you know, like at least before the year is out for 2023. Like that's what I want. I want to have my own home. I know interest rates are skyrocketing. I know that. And it doesn't seem like nothing's gonna drop anytime
Actually.
soon. But I think I want to do the home. What were you gonna say about that?
Actually, the Fed say that they've reached a peak in the interest rate hike. And it's done what it's supposed to do. Is that your husband in the garage?
I
is
strongly
it-
doubt.
Okay.
I strongly doubt because we were at the garage door open.
Oh yeah, we didn't. Okay.
And that doesn't sound like the type of music that
I don't know.
you're listening to.
I don't know.
I'm hearing that beat and I'm like, nah, I don't sound like
He could have been
something.
like doing a remix to the Yams in the car.
No, I don't
You know
think
it's
that's him.
coming. It's already out. Be a minute.
That's true. But yeah.
But yeah, they said that they peaked with the interest rates. Allegedly. That's what the Fed said.
Animal crackers.
So if y'all are keeping up with that, so the hike in the interest rate has done what it's supposed to do to curb inflation rates, which was something that was bound to happen.
We'll see what happens now. Moving forward into the new year. Oh yeah, student loans got pushed back as far as repayment. Not having a paying skill. I know some of y'all out there still paying on them, but for me, yeah, I'll just pause all that stuff because, yeah.
Well, that just all depends on the type of loans you have. So, and the only reason why it got pushed back again was because they refused to vote on the student relief bill. So, stay up on your current events and things. It may be annoying at times. You'll be like, I don't want to listen to that, but make sure you educate yourself. I'm just saying. Watch the news.
I don't like to watch the news.
Watch the news.
I don't.
It'll benefit you.
I just like to see whatever everybody else put on Facebook.
Well, that's your problem. That's your problem.
Well, I took the first step and I filled out the little paperwork so I can.
What's that got to do with anything and knowing what's going on?
I know, but it is for me not to have the pages yet. I was like, look, everybody was just posting. I was like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and look on this real quick and try to see if I can get it. But what is it, July?
So what, the end of July? Yeah, through the end of July. Right now. We'll see. I don't know.
But I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, we'll see.
But so
Moving on.
home ownership. You
Home
want to
ownership. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Want to be able to purchase.
What's most important about home ownership and being able to get a home? You want me to go ahead and tell you the answer the reason why I asked that question? But
Sure.
You can go ahead and answer.
I was just gonna say that generational wealth thing, something that I can have a true investment with. I can make money back, collect back on my investment. Just something I can call my own. That's really what it is, or what it would mean more so to me. Nobody's kicking me out. Well, that's if I don't pay my mortgage, but in the long run, I plan on, once I do purchase, to continue, make sure I get it done, fix up on it if it's a fixer upper. But that's really for me, because I would plan on making it into a rental property and just keeping that going, having it to make money for me, moving to a bigger house and just keep it going.
Yeah, you took that much deeper than I was.
Oh well, that's what it is for me.
Get a little bag, get out the way, evade the O's. Get a little bag, get out the way, evade the what? Oh. Money. Make sure you have your money. That's the most important thing about buying a house. Period. Make sure you have your money. Get some money together. Get that down payment together. Get a little bag. Get out the way. Evade the hoes. That is the lyrics to the song. Get a little bag, get out the way, evade the whoa, watch out now. That is the whole song. Listen to it if you want to, but that's the nuggets. Get your money, get out the way, evade them stupid people. Okay? Gotta watch out for the stupid people in life. Get a little bag so you can get your house and get out the way. What else?
Okay. So later on this year, I was asked to do something, right? And I said yes to it. And this may seem small to some, really big to me, because I'm the type of person that really, I kind of really try to be, or I guess research, or, well, not really research, but most of the time, if I know something that's not within my comfort zone, I'm gonna say no. But I say yes. And so what it is basically just manning or monitoring, whatever you would call it, a photo booth. So I plan on taking that a step further this year. Just, mix and mingling with the people. Once again, get the bag, right? Having another form of income. Because I am really planning more so on being able to save, because I would like to start a family, right? So I need to have some money, some side money, right? Just like you got side pieces, get you some side money, some side businesses, and whatever you got, just get it. Just something I didn't realize it. So yes, you have to know what you're doing, but it's simple, right? Anyone could do it. It's really simple. It doesn't take much to do it, to collect it and move forward. But through that, I just want to learn some more stuff with technology, cameras, there are a lot of people out here doing photo booth gigs. A lot of people that I know personally have started photo booth businesses. So that's just a start, right? So I just want to explore that option a little bit further going into the new year. And not only that, y'all, I need to get back into this music thing, like, for real. So it's really just, like I mentioned before, a continuation, really, for me. Not too much new going on, but just a continuation and just keeping the main thing, and staying focused. So that's pretty much what I had. What about you?
I mean,
It's funny that she's smiling like that because she's like, mm-hmm.
well,
Is that something in common we have, or were you gonna say something totally different? What are you thinking?
Number 2, in the middle of your conversation, I almost interrupted you. We're talking about, you know how everybody has side pieces.
Everybody does. You know, and side piece don't even have to be necessarily a person. It can be the candy bar you got in your purse that you love so dearly. That's the side piece. I'm just kidding.
They're not making perfect.
At some point in your life, you had a side piece. Okay, so stop it. Stop.
So what I'm hearing you saying is everybody cheats.
Yeah, everybody. Everybody. You, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, and the little baby you just had too.
But if you're free,
No, I'm just kidding.
Look, if you're free, look,
I'm just kidding.
if you're free, how do you cheat when you're free?
That's a good question. I think if you have more than one, if you have multiple people that you're interested in, I think that's still cheating.
How is that cheating when you're not committed?
Because you committed if you date them, or if you. I was just kidding.
I mean, you don't have to say just kidding. I just want you to expound on your logic.
Well,
And then
when I said
everybody.
everybody have a side piece, it was really supposed to be a joke. It wasn't to be taken as a pick apart.
Everybody got side bill.
Well,
What you're telling me is a lot of people out here aren't evading the hoes.
I believe a lot of people do have them, but once again, it's just a joke, y'all. Like,
I believe what you're saying is people don't know how to evade the hoes. That's pretty much what I'm hearing.
yeah, it is true.
We're teaching you today. I wish I came up with that song myself. That's a real song. That's a real line. That's a real lesson.
I don't even know that song. Where did that come from?
Oh, shall we pull it up and play 2 seconds of it? Because it's not like we're monetized. So I can play
Where did
it.
that come from?
It
Because
comes
I don't
from-
know.
It comes from my favorite rapper.
You got a favorite rapper?
I do have a favorite rapper.
Oh my god.
We're doing a segue a little bit. We'll get back to what your vet wants to do later. Well, this is really what I want to do.
Wait, what's your rapper?
Toby the Wing Wait.
Oh, see, he is the hottest thing around. Wait, he was just in town. Well, not in town.
He lives here.
That right. That's all. Like, he just did a concert yesterday, right? That everybody was coming to town for. But yeah, everybody got stop me. That is too funny. Whoa! And then I followed that up with Let's Go. I don't even know who that's by. Y'all I just hear it on the radio sometimes. There you have it.
There you have it. I just want to let this be known that after last night, we went to go see Miss Pat, by the way. We're still segueing.
My first time. Awesome.
Her life was forever changed. Miss Pat is not a comedian that's for the light of heart. I think we kind of mentioned it before.
Yeah, she's not.
You have to be very open-minded and understand the true intricacies of life to truly appreciate the art form in which she chooses to partake in, because she talks about a lot of jacked up stuff in life. But if you can't laugh at this, she says on her Netflix special, she talks about if you can't laugh at the messed up things in life and find a way to cope so you can be able to laugh through it, then yeah, you gotta figure out a way, because that's how you can deal with it. But I'm over here crossing this my thing. One of the guys, Dion Curry, who's on her podcast, The Pat Down, he was the host for the show, and he made a joke about breast cancer awareness ribbons, but he was like, there should be some for men, and so he made these shirts with ribbons on it. And I'm not going to say that I just looked down at the color of my shirt and it's kind of similar to the color in which he had on his shirt.
Very much so. Very much so.
So if y'all went to Miss Pat's show and had Dion Curry as your host, pretty sure you heard the joke. My life is forever changed. Just saying.
Now they're gonna want to know what the joke is, but
I cannot tell it. But basically, it's why they don't have like a Susan G. Komen Foundation for Men. Should walk around and have ribbons for men. The only other ribbons they have other than the breast cancer awareness are like military ribbons. But yeah.
she's like playing with this ribbon. So funny. Dang, I should have gotten a shirt though. That way we wouldn't even have to say anything. It'd just be, here you go, look. I'm pretty sure you can find it online. So.
But that was a great show last night.
It was. It really was.
It was a great roast fest.
Yes.
It was completely off the cuff.
Yep, completely impromptu.
And which means I got my money's worth. So, yes. Vincent Bryant, Miss Pat, Dion Curry. Great lineup. Until the next show, I'm going to Country Wayne in Austin, Texas. Because I like Country Wayne. I like comedians. But what I want to do in 2022, 23
is live in the past.
I want to tell y'all something. I did something so old. I was so confused the other day. I was clearly confused. I was at work. And I was writing down 11/16. And for some reason, I could not get past 2016. I kept writing 11/16/2016. I said, on what planet is it still 2016? Not here.
Jesus, man.
And then I proceeded to put 2020. I got past 2016 and then entered in 2020. And I said, stupid. I finally got to 2022.
Good.
But in 2023, I would like to actually be more profitable on the things that I did in 2022. I actually turned in and officially started my DBAs. I think we talked about that. And so that was a really big step. I may not have, completed everything that I wanted to in terms of growth wise, but like we always say, don't discount the steps that you did make. And that was a big accomplishment for me, although it didn't take very long. It only took like 2 hours of my time to literally fill out the paper, get it notarized, take it to the county, get it registered. 2 hours of my time, really, when it boiled down to it.
2 hours.
2 hours. 2 hours.
Wow. That's all it took, 2 hours. Yeah, because we were actually standing in line for 2 hours yesterday,
Listen.
But it was worth it because the show was so freaking awesome.
I just want to shout out to this one. She did a great job.
I did.
She did a great job.
I did.
And
my nerves is bad.
And we're gonna be stepping out of our comfort zones more so in 2023. And you already started, so you don't have to wait for a ball to drop to change. Or to try new things and not be afraid of things. And that's what Miss Pat really essentially said at the end of her show.
Yes, she did.
That was the whole point of half the stuff she was talking about. You don't have to be afraid of things. Sometimes, guess what? It's really not that bad. So, when I'm cooking my food and not eating out, I'm gonna tell myself that it's really not that bad that you didn't have, Dairy Queen this week. It's really not that bad that you haven't eaten at Long John Silver's in 4 months. It's really not that bad.
Y'all still got Long John Silver's?
Yes, we have one.
Dang.
We have one, and it is a gem. And I'm gonna tell you why it's a gem.
I know it is.
Because there were other Long John Silver's that did not make the cut. So
didn't make it.
Our Long John Silver's had a fire because they kept things relatively sanitary. And meanwhile, this is a very old building. And because they kept it pretty clean, when the fire happened, the whole building didn't just erupt and whoosh, go away, right? However, there was another Long John Silver's in another town. That sucker went bye-bye. How? Why? Because they were dirty. Anytime that a restaurant happens to just go, chances are, I'm not an expert in this. I'm not saying that this is factual, but they probably are not that sanitary. Just saying. Just letting you know about that. So, yes. We're going to take a brief...
So, in other words, she was saying it was a good thing that they didn't make it because they was nasty, y'all.
We have a gym. We have a gym.
Just nasty.
We have a gym. Oops.
Like when people go to the restroom, they come out the stall and don't wash their hands.
Nasty. Nasty.
That's what she's talking about. And I saw a few of them last night. You know who you are. Don't touch me.
Don't touch nothing. Don't touch no doors. Don't touch no nothing. You keep your dirty hands to yourself. You're dirty. You're dirty. Ooh. That's a song too. It's by MC Light.
And I hope you didn't take no picture with Miss Pat with your dirty hands.
With your dirty. You're dirty. You're dirty.
Nasty. Let me stop.
Roxanne Shante. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. So, yeah. I do want to 2023 for me is growth. And putting in that work, the consistent work for the growth. And I want to look back and really see that I crawled through the mud from the 50-yard line, and I may not make it to the end zone, but I may be first and goal.
Come on, football.
Just saying. But you knew that first and goal means you almost at the goal line.
And that's only because on our way to the show, her and the Uber driver was talking about football.
Football.
That's the only reason why I know.
American soccer.
But that means I pick up on things quite well and quite fast. 2023, here I come. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't you tell me what you can't do. Cause there ain't no can'ts.
Ain't no can'ts. Ain't no ain'ts.
Instead of saying no, I will try. Let's try it. Try, D'Angelo. You never know.
You just might make it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not quitting my job.
And I'm not either. I love my job.
Oh yeah, I love my job. I love my job. Yes, God. Shut up.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Oh, that's what we gotta get, tambourine.
I can't play now one tambourine. Did you not hear the inconsistency in the hand slap?
Indeed.
I can clap on you all day, but when it comes to the something don't compute. I look worse than I did in that body step class I did this week. Child.
Something don't compute. It's okay. Growth. 2023. Growth. But you tried it, so that's all that matters.
That was the second time I did it in my life, and I think I was worse the second time than I was the first time.
Oh, Lord. That ain't growth. That ain't growth. You gonna have to do something better.
Ooh, child, it was
Maybe you should practice at home some of the moves and then try to.
You know what? Let me tell you something. And this is what I really wholeheartedly have convinced myself my issue was. Mm-hmm. Okay? So, I'm a very on-step person. I'm like, left foot, 1 count. Right foot, 2 count. Left foot, 3 count. Right foot, 4 count. Right? But when you're with the instructor, everything is backwards. So I'm right foot 1 count, left foot 2 count, 3 count, right foot. It didn't work. And then I found myself on the same leg, which I was opposite, but I was the same leg as the instructor. So I couldn't go the same way. And then I was trying to get back on step with the left foot on 1 count, right foot on 2 count. Synchronization. So I kept doubling my foot on the right, but I should have just stepped. It was literally. But I was doing this.
My God, today.
Instead of just doing this. I was doing this.
Just all over the place.
Doing too much. It was bad. The instructor even laughed at me. Professionally, she laughed at me. And I wasn't even mad at her.
Because you knew deep down in your heart that it was wrong.
Oh, child, it was horrible. I was the most uncoordinated person ever. It was worse than my tambourine playing I was just doing. It was fire. She was like, oh, you can hit it double time. And when you do the Cupid shuffle or whatever, I can do the double time that all day long, right? find the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, right? I can hit all the ands. Child, my feet went.
Come on,
One.
upbeat.
Then my foot didn't move. I was worried about falling. There was a lot of factors.
It's okay, but you tried.
But do we have any steppers in the audience? In the land, the body steppers or, step aerobics. Any those people who love those things from the 80s.
Not the 80s.
Step aerobics was hot.
It was, because I used to watch it on
90s.
Channel 8.
It was hot back in the day.
With them little body suits. Things was so retarded. Looked like they had their leotard on over their clothes.
I put a leotard on, you be like, whoa.
Over their clothes. Not under, but over.
Gonna be like, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to put on pants and a shirt.
I wouldn't even stand a chance of you looking at it or walking by it.
Be like,
Not for me.
I didn't know people had those kind of rolls. Yeah.
These are spring rolls. Hello? Spring forward, okay? Growth.
2023 is supposed to be the last year that happens, by the way. How do I know this? Because I watched the news.
She watched the news and I don't, and that's fine. So whatever news that y'all get from watching the news, just post it on Facebook or Instagram so I can read it.
And that's how people get in trouble with fake news.
Let's go! Let's go!
I was watching a thing the other day. My brother-in-law had sent it to me about salmon, and they were talking about genetically modified salmon and how they were eating real salmon and that they're designed to kill you and they're not real. And there was like the video clip was so broken. It was like edited like and I was like, how much did y'all take out of the context of what this man was saying? Because clearly it was edited.
That's why I'm on a plant-based diet. That's what I'm striving to do.
What, you gonna plant whatever you gonna eat in front of you?
Exactly. Plant-based. Woo, but these prices though. These grocery store prices though, like I got some butter, eggs, bananas, milk, bread.
You can cook up.
That was $70.
Somebody lying. It was not $70. Now I give you $40.
And 2 apples.
You must have bought the whole tree.
$70. Come on. What I do to that? No, cause my eggs were cage free. That's why. That was $12 by itself.
Excuse me.
I don't get that cheap stuff.
You paid $1 an egg. I just want to let that be known.
I'll just play, y'all. I eat eggs like the regular eggs, like the Hill Country Fair eggs,
Regular
like
eggs.
the HEB eggs.
Regular
like
18 count of eggs right now is $5 and some change.
Mhm.
You pay 12. If you,
I think cage free is around
if
10.
you had paid $12,
Mhm.
and that's 18 eggs. They are $5, I
And
believe.
10 of them might spoil. 'cause it's
Cage
just
free
in
eggs
my
at
husband.
Sam's. You need to go to Sam's.
I know, buying bulk. You're right.
No, it's still the same 18 count eggs. No, they give you 2-pack. No, they sell the individuals.
24.
18. Or maybe it is 24, I don't know.
Oh, excuse me,
We
y'all.
got them in my house. I don't know.
Maybe we done went bad. It's just 2 of us over here.
Well, I guess you gotta
I gotta bake up some stuff or
up your
cook up
cholesterol
some
intake.
stuff. Clear. Put some eggs in that smoothie.
You're gonna be wondering why you having digestive issues.
Oh, that's why.
Then mess around and put unpasteurized raw eggs in your smoothie or
That's
whatever.
why.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be careful with
That's because I don't watch the news, y'all.
because you don't watch the news. Mm-hmm. And you be sitting there watching.
I'm gonna get better though.
You be sitting there watching people make spaghetti in their kitchen sink.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Y'all keep posting. That's the only way I'm gonna learn out here in these streets.
Like, who makes a whole salad and spaghetti in the kitchen sink where you do everything? And I mean everything. Everything.
Oh my God! Somebody's racing again.
Child, no, they doing everything in the kitchen sink. That's what that sound was. That was confirmation. That was me. That was me leaving somebody's house because I found out that they cook in the kitchen sink.
Well,
or they make ice cream in the toilet.
No. That's nasty.
This is not an incarcerated environment. Stop making stuff in your toilets. Okay? That is for a specific area.
Not incarcerated environment though. How you know about the incarcerated environment?
She been in jail, low-key.
I don't think she heard what I said.
I did.
How you know about? And that ain't from watching the news, y'all. So it ain't.
No, that's from real life. It's from real life.
She was in that jail cell. She did 12 hours.
Let me tell y'all something. I was doing, we were doing some research at church on Sunday, and I sent a text message to a person who knew, and I about dang near gave them a heart attack because I was asking about like they were the question was for paying services, like if we set up a call line for church, and who pays that 3 cents per minute of service. Like, do we pay it? Does the person have to set up an account? How does that work? But then the person who was suggesting it to us was like, well, how does that work? And everybody gets unlimited minutes. I was like, well, that doesn't make sense because when you're in jail, you still have to pay for the phone calls. And so I asked the person, and they were like, call me now. Because who needs to know this information on a regular? Like, call me now. I was like, I apologize. It was all for the Lord. And it had nothing to do with jail minutes.
Nothing at all.
I had to apologize to the person. I said, I'm sorry. I did not mean to give you a heart attack. And, yeah. And I ain't talking to nobody who is pent up. So, yeah. That's just a whole nother conversation where my brain was going, but just gonna pause it.
Yeah, pause for the pause.
I'll just insert Jovette's daydream thoughts right there. So, yeah, y'all, we're back. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll be back.
Yes, we will.
We will be back talking about whatever it is that we're going to talk about. But the moral of this thing is go do your best, be the best you can be. Don't sell yourself short. Yeah. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Everything's in the description below. Down there. It's down there. All of it's down there. And I think we're going to leave on what Miss Pat said in terms of some things are not as bad as you perceive them to be. So go go ahead and try it. Don't be
Yeah, try it
afraid.
out.
Sometimes it's a good thing. Oh. So, who no. No. So, with that being said, peace out. One love. Jesus Christ. Remember that. Well, baby. And let the ocean breathe.
Did you see what I just did? Bye.
Sanctify you.
Today.
And the palm trees.
But did the ocean